Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everybody. I'm in the studio right now, and as you can see, we've got a lot of props today. I love it. I'm so happy to be joined by Arnisha from Angel Diaper Cakes and Crafts. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. What do you do, Arnisha?
So I'm a crafter.
Yeah.
Is what I call myself.
I can see that.
I do a lot of stuff, range from diaper cakes for the new moms to birthday decorations, retirement, anniversary, just anything crafty.
Yeah.
I'm your girl.
I'm a crafty girl too, so you're right after my heart here. We're kindred spirits. But you've got some really cool cups that have a little bit of elevated technology here that I've never seen before.
Yes.
Walk me through it.
So we have a few. The ones in the front, I call my conversation piece. These are glitter tumblers with hot and cold.
Love it.
Have like the little ice and your
That's
topping.
fun.
I know you go to the beach and have your straw, whatever. And then we have the kids' cups and
Good with the handles.
right.
That's
And
always
then
good.
that one, the reason why I like that one is because as the child grows, it turns into a big boy or big girl cup because it comes with an extra lid and straw.
Love
so
that.
you can use it for a longer time. And then
Very
we
cool.
have a camping cup for campers or guys who likes to walk outside, when time change at 5 o'clock and you need light.
gosh, yeah.
So you can still walk and have your light outside.
Look at that.
With your cup and your little handle and interchangeable lid.
Perfect.
And it tells you the temperature
Oh my gosh.
outside.
That is
then
very cool.
We have 2 different sized speaker cups.
Yeah.
So this one is a 30 ounce
Oh.
and they light up to the bottom and it comes with a handle and an extra bottom piece. So if you don't want to have the speaker with you, you can change it out.
Okay.
And the charge lasts for about 18 hours, full charge. So you can listen to music fully for about 18 hours.
So rechargeable, and then you just
It's
take
rechargeable.
it off to wash it?
Yep. You can unscrew it. This one is the one with no handle. This is a 20 ounce. This one is a 30 ounce. And you just unscrew the bottom.
Love that.
Wash
Easy
it like
peasy.
how you would anything. And screw it back on when you're done. And then inside you have the USB to
Nice.
charge it.
And we haven't even talked about this yet, but they're also decorated so cute. You can kind of customize.
You
and
can
stuff.
customize and put anything on here
Really?
that you like. Like for grandparents, they usually have. Like I did one for my mom with all the grandkids around it.
Very cute.
All her grandkids are on it, so now she has to get an updated one for the great grands.
Yeah.
And then we have our water bottle because summer is coming.
Oh my gosh, that is a huge
And this
water
is
bottle.
a
That's
100
a
ounce.
jug.
Yeah, this is a 100-ounce jug. So my favorite is drinking the tears of my haters.
I hadn't even read that yet. I love it.
So yeah,
I love it. I love
we
everything
have-
you do.
Absolutely. Then we have our centerpieces for
Very
your
cool.
table or decoration,
Yeah.
whatever, and your reef for the door, the wooden one. And then we have our vertical welcome sign over here. And then we have our starter
The
kit
baby box.
for the new mom.
Oh, such a
And
great
it
gift for new
comes
moms.
with a custom-made blanket
Love
in
that.
the back with the matching. This is the burp cloth.
Oh my goodness. So you can get a name
So-
put on there?
Absolutely,
Love
you can
that.
customize it because the hat
Little matching
and mittens,
socks. Oh, those are mittens.
the mittens and the caps.
That shows how much I know about babies.
Well, it's been a long time since I had one. So, and then we have things in here that they would need, like diaper wipes, the rash,
The
ointment.
essentials, you know.
Yeah, right. So,
Gotta have it.
absolutely.
I love it.
And then you
Okay.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, we're just having some fun today at RKM Training. How you doing?
I'm great.
I'm so excited.
Are you? You said fun.
I am apprehensive, to be honest, but I am excited. You have a lot to teach me.
Yes, it's normal to be nervous when we start talking about violence or someone hitting you or something like that. But what we try to do is make it digestible and a little bit fun, so it's not quite so intimidating.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. You have different courses that you offer here that people can take to help them learn how to fight better?
Yeah, we have self-defense courses for just the regular person who's concerned about violence in the street or something like that. We teach mixed martial arts. We have professional athletes, amateur athletes, and we teach some people who just want to learn just for personal development.
All right, so week 1, I show up here to take a class about self-defense. What does that look like?
So the first thing I would ask you is like, what's the thing you're worried about happening the most? Like when you envision, and I hate to like drudge that up and you don't have to go super deep into it, but when you think about a person hurting you, how do they do it?
Probably the head. Like punching me in the face.
Punching you in the head. Perfect. I can teach you exactly what you're supposed to do if someone tries to punch you in the head. So you want to get punched in the face?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the stance, you drop your right foot back. You're right-handed? Mm-hmm. Drop your right foot back. Hands go up and out. And we'll put about a 100-degree bend in your arms like this, right here like this. So you are in a bit of a fighting stance without looking like you're trying to fight someone. So if people are looking, it clearly looks like this is a bad guy. This is a person who doesn't want to fight. Ah. Yeah. And so when he throws that punch, you're gonna tuck that thing. Don't turn away. Point that elbow at him like a bazooka, and slick your hair back and grab the back of your head. And we gotta eliminate all this space. So you.
But yes, I don't
bingo.
Move my head.
Right? Yeah, you don't move. That's our instinct. We want to move away, but we need this block. Boom, don't see.
So don't turn.
And it's normal and natural. That's our instinct.
It feels like I'm supposed to. You're just supposed
exactly. So we have to practice. You just, boom, point that elbow out and keep your head right there.
Oh, he got the face.
Scrunch it up.
He got the face.
I know you're facing up to camera, which is good, but we got to cover that thing up because there's a punch coming. Better. And now, the last one, we'll do one more. Make sure that wrist and shoulder scrunch together so there's no space.
Okay.
And tuck your chin down. Boom, that's awesome. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's the first step to blocking a punch, but we can't stand there forever. We'll let Natalia demonstrate. What we eventually have to do, once you've built your composure and you're not scared of the punches anymore, big punch comes in and Natalia's gonna crash so that she can now start throwing knees or elbows or something, moving him and unbalancing him and stuff like that. Let's do a couple reps of that. Show them you can kind of move around and freestyle a little bit. She sees that punch wind up coming, she goes forward, which again is counterintuitive. That's not our instinct to go forward. She could throw knees, you can throw some elbows in there too. Boom, elbows, big knees, and then she gets rid of him. And that's basically the basic way to deal with a big punch.
All right, so what got you to here? I think that our viewers might want to know that.
Well, I wasn't always as big as I am now. I used to be a small guy, and I got picked on. You know, you get picked on in school, you got beat up in school. My mom was tired of me getting beat up, signed me up for karate. She didn't know what she was signing me up for, and that was 30 years ago. Yeah. And I've been doing martial arts ever since.
All right, so this is sort of like your lifeblood.
Oh, absolutely.
And you get to teach it to other people now.
Yes, absolutely.
Love that.
Yeah, there you go. Kick him again. Boom, there you go. One more time, hard as you can.
That was not as hard as I could.
That was ugly.
That was not as hard as I could.
Pick it up, chamber, and stomp him. There you go.
All right, so how can people get in contact with you guys, find out where all your classes are, when they are?
rkmtraining.com. You go to rkmtraining.com, it has the schedule, has a form you can fill out to get in touch with us so we can find out more about you and find out what your goals are. We also do personal training, one-on-one, private training for fitness, martial arts, or self-defense.
This story is sponsored by Seaside Furniture Gallery and Accents. We are very comfy and cozy today on Living Local Carolina. I am at Seaside Furniture Gallery and Accents, and I'm joined once again by Kent. Thanks for having me back here.
Thanks for coming, appreciate it.
It looks very different than the last time I was in here.
Yeah, we're moving the showroom, so we're very excited about the change that's going on here at Seaside. Hey, it's 30,000 square feet, folks, so there's a lot of furniture to be moved around, and we've done so, and it looks fantastic. I hope you come out and see it.
They definitely should. There's pretty much something for everyone here, whether you need a lamp or a rug. There's also a lot of fun stuff that you can decorate with.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a lot of lamps, pictures, and accessories on the showroom floor. You know, when you have that much square footage, it's really a lot to look at. And of course, we have the living room, dining room, bedrooms, outdoor furniture, this time of year, fireplaces, recliners. Those are the things that we carry a lot of, so every price point too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about y'all's history, how long you've been around.
Well, we've been around since 2001. We've been in this location, the main showroom and mattress gallery, since 2022. But prior to that, we were at the North Myrtle Beach store, which is still open, and that was in 2006 that we moved there.
All right, so for somebody that has not had the pleasure of coming by here yet, what all do you guys offer here at Seaside?
Yeah, well, like I said, we offer every furniture item that you could possibly think of. We have a great design team and also sales team. They've been around for 30 plus years selling furniture. So yeah, we have a wonderful selection here, and you can buy right off the showroom floor. You can take it home that day if you want to, or schedule it for the next day.
And what do you suggest whenever people want to make a purchase here? Should they just come look around, or should they make an appointment with one of you guys? How does that work?
Right, so they can call and make an appointment with one of our designers, but typically if they just walk in, we have enough coverage or staff that we can handle it. And what we ask, if they have a brand new home, bring the floor plans if you have it, bring your floor sample if you have it, or, you know, I always say bring your favorite picture and wear your favorite outfit, because those are going to be telling signs as to what colors you like.
This story is sponsored by Seaside Furniture Gallery and Accents. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. We know how stressful it is sometimes when you want to take your dog to the vet, or really anywhere sometimes.
It's true.
What are some ways that dogs can relax before going to these places?
Great question. So what I like to say is you need to prepare your dog before you get to the point you need to take your dog. So it's that pre-planning that you need to do. If you wait and try to train your dog when they're in the midst of that stress, you're going to fail every single time. So go ahead and train it beforehand. If you're getting a brand new puppy, start out by rubbing your dog all over their body. Start with their feet, rub their ears, put your fingers along their mouth, rub down their back legs, rub their belly, play with their tail. You want them to be so accustomed to being touched that when the vet or a groomer gets a hold of them, that they just think it's just what's supposed to happen. They have no stress about that. Dogs tend to be a little bit ticklish in between their toes, so really try to go in between their toes, play with their nails, things like that will make it a lot easier for them to handle being able to go to the vet or to a groomer. Another thing you can do is, your vets usually don't mind, and groomers are the same way. Take your dog into them and then turn around and walk back out. So that way they can just get the feel of going in. There is very low stress, and then we're going to turn around and walk back out. Okay? Practice. Your vets will even allow you to put them on the scale so they can get used to just practicing getting on the scale and then turning around and walking back out the door. So little things you can do like that to prepare are always beneficial for them.
See, this is why it's so good to talk to you, because you are a professional dog trainer, right?
Yes, correct.
So you know all those little tips and tricks, and really this is just about making your dog feel more comfortable too a lot of the time.
Practice, yes.
I love it. All right, well, if somebody's watching right now and they want to get in contact with you, want to learn some more tips, where can they go?
Yes, you can contact us at myrtlebeachdogtrainers.com.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I love being in the studio, especially when I get to talk to authors. And I'm joined by Desiree Middleton. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome.
Why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers your style of writing?
So I've recently developed a new style of writing. I'm into urban fiction novels now. I just released my second back in November of 2023, and it is a series called Married to the Enemy. It's very exciting. It gives me so much excitement because I'm able to allow my imagination to just take over and run wild. And so those two books are very much full of plot twists, full of a lot of murder mystery if you're into that. Full of all of the things that you would probably see in a Tubi movie.
I love it. You're actually the first author that I've had in here that writes that sort of mystery genre, so that's really interesting. Have you always been interested in this since you were a kid? I mean, you published your first book in 2019, right?
Yes, so I published my first book in 2019, and it's called Finding the Beauty in Ugly Situations. And it's more so about my life, about myself, things that I had gone through and how I still remained positive and was able to overcome those things. And then after I wrote that book, I'm like, well, there's not much else I can write about myself.
Not yet.
And so I was like, I still wanted to write, I still wanted to release books, but I was like, what else can I write about? And I started following this author named Ashley Antoinette. And she writes these books, these like urban fiction books, and I read like 3 of her series in like a month. And I was like, wait a minute, I really, really like this. Like, I can create some characters like this. And so I sat down one day and I started doing it, and it was just coming just like that. And I think the best part about it is that you can make up people. You can make your characters do what you want them to do, how you want them to do it, whatever direction you want them to go. Like, my imagination just takes over.
Oh, I love it so much. So when you talk about twists, can you give me an example, or is that giving too much away?
No, yeah, I can absolutely give you an example. So the crazy thing about the first book that I wrote, urban fiction that I wrote, Married to the Enemy, when I wrote that book, I was going through a divorce myself. Oh. So many people were interested in the book because they thought it was a tell-all about my marriage. So eyes were on it before the book was even completed. And so when I first released it, the book sold about 250 copies within the first 2 weeks. And that was a goal for me, one that I didn't think I was going to achieve, because I was like, wow. And it was because, everybody wanted to know, what is she going to talk about in this book? And then I think when they actually read it and realized it had nothing to do with me or my marriage, it was more like, oh, wait a minute, but it's still a good book. So one of the plot twists in the book, the series, in the first book, Melody is the main character. She's a young lawyer who is trying to find herself and trying to find her way. She meets a man, she falls in love, gets married. But in the second book, we find that Melody's perfect husband might just be the enemy.
We'll leave it at that, folks. But you are now working on another book with your daughters.
Yes.
Where can people stay updated on this sort of thing?
So I am on all social media. I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all under @AuthorD. And then I also have my website, which is www.authordesiree.com. And I pretty much post every day, literally, on all sites. So I'm pretty active on social media. So I normally try to keep people updated as to what I have going on through my social media sites. I actually just launched my online bookstore. And so, of course, I'm going to be selling my books through the bookstore, but I'm also going to be including other authors' pieces and works through the bookstore as well.
All right, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, if you want to check out some of her books, where's that website that people can find again?
It's www.authordesiree.com.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.